Get 3 months of local news for just 99 cents a month. You'll get unlimited access to the news you need to stay engaged and connected to your community. Visit duluthnewstribune.com/subscribe now to get 3 months of local news for only 99 cents a month.
Hello, Northlanders. It's Tuesday, January 3rd. I'm Wyatt Buckner with your Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
Now, here's a look at today's headlines. At his second inauguration Monday, Governor Tim Walz said voters had sent a clear message in the last election. They are tired of inaction at the Capitol and gave Democrats complete control of state government to take action on key issues. After taking the oath of office from Judge Jonathan Judd, Walz delivered a speech on his administration's goals in the next year to a packed Fitzgerald Theater in downtown St. Paul. The governor, who was elected to his second term in office in November, said he and fellow Democrats in the House and Senate, where the DFL now has majorities, in the coming months will aim to make the largest investment in education in the state's history. Democratic lawmakers and the governor have long talked of, quote, fully funding, end quote, education in Minnesota, and Walz said more details would come when his administration releases a budget in the coming weeks that will place children and families, quote, at the center, end quote. Walz said his education funding plan will include universal school lunch, boosting funding for special education, boosting funding for student mental health services, and funding programs to train new teachers from diverse backgrounds. He also called for a ban on conversion therapy, the practice of attempting to change a person's sexual orientation or gender identity. The governor also made his appeal once again to give part of the state's historic $17.6 billion surplus to Minnesotans through one-time checks of $1,000 per individual and $2,000 per family. Walz does not have any control over legislative priorities, though he told reporters his speech was to communicate a, quote, respectful desire, end quote, for legislative Democrats to move forward on certain issues. The governor and Democratic lawmakers shared many priorities, including protecting abortion rights and boosting education funding, but it's yet to be seen exactly what the policies will look like. State senators and representatives returned to the Capitol today, and the House is already scheduled to hold a hearing on an abortion rights bill on Thursday. A bulldog who was well known around a decade ago has died. Hamilton, or Ham, the bulldog who survived the Christmas Eve blizzard of 2009 while lost on the streets of Duluth, has now died at 14 years, 4 months, and 15 days. According to his owners Kevin and Megan Hollobar, he was surrounded by family when he passed. Ham ran off in a blizzard on December 24, 2009. He was on a leash but broke free near Jean Duluth Road. Kevin chased after him but was hit by a car in his pursuit, ending up with a bruised leg and twisted ankle. Ham was on the lam for 11 days in Duluth's freezing weather. He was found by Cheryl Lonnie after she heard whimpering at her door. After he was rescued, Ham was honored by the University of Minnesota Duluth as an honorary mascot at a men's hockey game a few weeks after his return. With just a few hours left before the calendar flipped to 2023, Duluth broke its December snowfall record. The National Weather Service in Duluth tweeted the news at 6:23 p.m. Saturday, reporting that 0.8 inches of snow recorded at its 6 p.m. observation was enough to bring the city's snowfall total to 44.7 inches for the month. The total broke the previous record of 43.3 inches set in 1950, according to the tweet. Snow was still falling when the observation was taken, the tweet said, which means additional accumulation will likely be added to the record-breaking total. Speaking of weather, we have some precipitation headed this way. Here's a look at your forecast, brought to you by the Women Today 6th Annual Rosie Awards.
Happy Tuesday. Duluth area will be cloudy today and expect snow to develop, especially as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. High temperatures hovering near 30 degrees, so it will be a wetter snow, and the wind from the northeast. A little bit of lake influence going on today as well, 10 to 20 miles an hour. Overnight tonight, snow continues, and that will continue on Wednesday as well, with high temperatures falling a degree or two. That snow wraps up, leaving most of the region with around 2 to 4 inches of snow. Higher totals will be on the southern shore of Lake Superior. Then we get to your Thursday, some clearing in temperatures in the mid-20s. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Jesse Ritka.
Thank you to the Rosie Awards for their support. Northland women are a driving force in our community. They are advocates, mentors, volunteers, and leaders. Nominate a special woman you think deserves to be recognized at thewomantoday.com or by email at dearrosie@thewomantoday.com. Nominations are now open and continue through January 31st. Reporting for today's episode was done by Alex DeRozier and Terry Cadow. Thank you for listening to the Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.